Good evening to all. I am Krish Dadlani, along with my partners Aaradhya Soni and Janvi Padhiyar, on behalf of the SAS Senior Student Council, take immense pleasure to host today's grand event, the Open Mic. Before we unfold this event, some general instructions for all. It is a request to all to keep themselves muted.
The world is full of pure diamonds and gems, and today we have some of them as our esteemed participants to build this event. On this note, I would like to extend my welcome to all the participants and audience. Now let us all put our hands together for the upcoming brilliant artists of today's evening. The first participant for the evening is Ananya Kantur, who is going to recite her poem Picture Perfect from the collection Songs of a Lone Wolf, which was published in the book Christmas Collection by Yuki Publishers in year 2019.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Ananya Kantur, and the poetry which I'm going to present today is titled Picture Perfect. So here it goes. You're overweight, you're underweight. Is there anything called a perfect weight? So and so kg it's supposed to be, they tell me. More or less than that is considered below dignity. The biggest crime I committed was that my skin isn't flawless. And in this modern world, it's easy, so I faked being flawless. Put makeup on my face, primer for a start, foundation for an even tone, all day long. Concealer to conceal what I don't want to see, highlighter for that shine, all those spots it can hide. Oh mirror, how I hate you. Because I hate that person you show me every time I see you. Oh mirror, I hate you. Because you remind me of all those labels people slap on me. On me, my body. Oh people, yeah people. One question for you all. Why should I be of that perfect shape? Why should I be of that perfect weight? Why should I be of that perfect height, those long shiny hair, and that skin flawlessly fair? Oh people, yeah people, why should you be the ones to define beauty for me? Let me tell you this. This body is not yours, it's mine. I'm the one who hated it. I'm the one who's fighting a war every day inside of it. I'm the one who's still learning to love it. So I should be the one who gets to slap labels on it. Not you. I'm not perfect. I'm different. I'm unique. And that's what makes me picture perfect. Thank you.
What an amazing way to start the evening. Thank you, Ananya. Now next, we have Kanishka Bhutra with a beautiful self-composed poem, I Smile.
Good evening, everybody. My poem's title, as she said, is I Smile. I smile when the moon smiles back, when I see the sun shining back, when I wonder about the soldiers' fight, when I see the constellations twinkling bright. I smile when the little girl next door babbles, when on my paths of success I put new pebbles, when I stress I even cry. Seeing me cry, I smile amplified. I smile, seeing my dream boy dressed up, seeing the food on my plate messed up, seeing the childish me caressed, seeing the same me acting matured enough, I smile. I smile when there's no party to attend. Even then, there's a lot of clothes I tend to wear. Even in my pajamas and t-shirt, even in my teddy's lap, I smile. When there's a friends meet up, when there's a new book to start up, when there are no reasons to smile, when there are 100 new cry cases to file. But I still smile. I smile, I smile, I smile gracefully. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanishka, for such a wonderful poem. Next we have is Janvi Khatri, who is going to recite a poem written from the point of view of Ma from the movie Room, titled as First Breath of Freedom.
Here's to the time of mine made unbearably unpleasant by you, just 'cause you had the power and, of course, an ego to fuel. And my hands were tied with helplessness. With rage in my eyes, I thought to myself about a train in future that's bound to arrive to this station, where the tables will turn when you rot in loneliness and confinement, separated from the company of the people you enjoy, doing things dreadfully boring, again and again, like I had to, remember? When you be feeble with the curse of age, and I'll be merciless with my childhood rage, when revenge and karma will go hand in hand to deliver your fateful end at your doorstep. And then will I breathe my first breath of freedom. Knock, knock. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanvi. Next, we have an exquisite poem by Gaurisha Kaushik, titled as I Smile and Pretend.
I smile, though I'm in pain. I pretend, tell things that are fake. Talk to those who I don't know, never saw. There are things I receive which I don't want to see. Still, I pretend and smile to every mean comment. I'm not as pretty. I'm a bit fat too. I use thousands of apps to cover that. I put on heavy makeup too. I see skinny models, pretty and blonde, effortlessly gorgeous. I want to be like them. And so I starve myself. I reply to every hi and laugh when I'm supposed to cry. Offline, I'm different. I'm shy, not as pretty. People say I'm gifted. I want to be brave and free, not addicted. I want to be proud of myself and not tame to look alike. I want to see myself from my eyes and not be a personification of their ideals. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaurisha. It was pleasure listening to you. We all are stuck in our houses during this pandemic, and the only thing which keeps us going is motivation. So next we have Harshita Dubey to speak a few words to infuse positivity in all of us.
Due to some circumstances, we are not having Harshita Dubey, so we'll be moving forward to the next participant.
So next we have a beautiful song named Prom Dress by Prachi Chabra. Hope you are ready for the performance.
Good evening, all. I'm nearing the end of my fourth year. I feel like I've been lacking, crying too many tears. Everyone seemed to say it was so great, but did I miss out? Was it a huge mistake? I can't help the fact I like to be alone. It might sound kinda sad, but that's just what I seem to know. I tend to handle things usually by myself, and I can never seem to try and ask for help. I'm sitting here, crying in my prom dress. I'd be the prom queen if crying was a contest. Makeup is running down, feelings are all around. How did I get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple expectations. Thought I'd get to them, but no I didn't. I guess I thought the prom was gonna be fun, but now I'm sitting on the floor and all I wanna do is run. I keep collections of my soup on my wall to try and stop myself from revealing it all. Affecting others is the last thing that I do. I keep to myself, though I wanna break I hold so many small regrets and what is down inside my head. Some confidence that couldn't hurt me. My demeanor is often misread. I'm sitting here crying in my prom dress. I'd be the prom queen if crying was a contest. Makeup is running down, feelings are all around. How did I get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple expectations. Thought I'd get to them, but no, I didn't. I guess I thought that prom was gonna be fun, but now I'm sitting on the floor and all I wanna do is run. 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 I'm sitting here crying in my prom dress. I'd be the prom queen if crying was a contest. Makeup is running down, feelings are all around. How did I get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple expectations. Thought I'd get to them, but no, I didn't. I guess I thought the prom was gonna be fun, but now I'm sitting on the floor and all I wanna do is run. Oh, all I wanna do is run. Thank you.
Thank you, Prachi. It was wonderful. Storytelling is an art which keeps us captivated. So here we have Anvi to take us to the world of tale telling.
The Thing Lost. This is a story that I heard from my grandma. It is when she lost something really exquisite. At least it was precious at that time. It was the month of October. My grandma was sitting with a friend. They were conversing during sunset in the veranda when the sky had turned orange. In between the talk, Striker thought of going to the well. The well was in the center of the village in which she was living, almost a kilometer or two. Both of them went on the way to the well, carrying mudcars in their bare hands. The well was made of bricks and cemented. Attached to it was the pulley made of metal. My grandmother was young and married at the time. She was draped with a stunning sari and wore ornaments. She held the rope and threw the bucket down into the well. When she was striving to pull the bucket up towards the surface, she heard a clanging sound nearby. Thereafter, she understood that the sound was not from nearby, but coming. Reached inside the well was the earring made of gold, and was too beautiful to lose and too hard to find. She stared at the well in dismay, registering everything that she saw just now. She went home wearing only one of her earrings and carrying empty vessels. That scene kept rewinding in her mind. My grandma kept her brain working to think about some idea to bring out that piece of gold. She just had one idea to bring the earring out by emptying all the water from the well. It was the only idea she can think of. She stood at the same place till late at evening. She started taking out the water, throwing the bucket in and bringing out water. She continued doing the task in the same rhythm from 6 o'clock in the evening almost till the midnight. Her face had turned red from the drain of stamina and energy. She had grown blisters on her hand. She was in no state of continuing the task and thus went home. Some people living near the well came to know of this whole incident. In the morning, she went again to the place, and whoever asked her, "What are you doing?" she told them to take out a few buckets of water, and she will tell the answer to their question as soon as they do what is asked. A few helping people did lend their hands and assisted her. But the well was not that small that you are thinking. The news spread like forest fire, and this event became the most talked event in the whole countryside. The villagers summarized this story to my grandpa, who was at home and looked stunned of what he had heard. He went towards the well and tried to calm my granny. He told her that he will buy her a new one. But she couldn't stop thinking of the event 100 times in her mind. To make my granny satisfied, my grandpa bought two workers along with him. They first emptied the water from the well and then bound a rope to go inside the well. All the compact substance which was present in the well was brought up. There they found the tiny gold particle which has caused such a big hue and cry. Such a small thing had turned the village upside down. I doubt she can never forget this incident, and neither can I. But in the end, all is well that ends well. The story was remarkably heroic and taught me two lessons. Firstly, never lose things, and secondly, hard efforts can lead to success. Thank you.
That indeed made us revisit our childhood days with those lovely stories shared by our grandparents. Thanks, Anvi.
Next, we have Akash with his thoughts on the crisis of parting with our loved ones. Let's not wait any longer for the poem Intizar.
सभी को नमस्कार। आज आपके सामने प्रस्तुत है मेरी एक कविता जिसका शीर्षक है इंतजार। हर इंसान के जीवन में कोई एक विशेष व्यक्ति जरूर होता है। वो आपके भाई बहन, रिश्तेदार, दोस्त या आपके माता पिता भी हो सकते हैं। और लॉकडाउन की वजह से आप उनसे नहीं मिल पा रहे हैं। कितने महीने हो गए उनको देखे हुए। आपको उनसे न मिल पाने का बेहद दुख भी होगा और साथ ही उनसे जल्द से जल्द मिलने की उम्मीद भी। इसी दर्द को मैंने शब्दों में उतारने का प्रयास किया है। आप उस विशेष व्यक्ति को याद कीजिए और फिर ये कविता सुनिए। सीने में दर्द होता है जब और लोग तुझसे मिलते हैं। न जाने कितनों के चेहरे खिलते हैं, पर मेरे दिन तो आज भी तन्हाई में ढलते हैं। और कितना इंतजार करना है दिल को, और कब तक जार जार करना है। बस अब तो तुझसे मिलना है, दिल के इस घाव को सिलना है। एक दिन भी बरस जैसा लगता है, हर एक लम्हा मुश्किल से कटता है। तुझसे दूर हम कैसे जिंदा हैं, ये सिर्फ मैं और मेरा दिल समझता है। यूं बिछड़ के जीना कठिन सा लगता है, जीवन का हर लक्ष्य खिन्न भिन्न सा लगता है। इस बिरहा की क्या मिसाल दूं, एक अलादीन बिना जिन सा लगता है। एक कुम्हार हूं, माटी से दूर हूं। एक नदियां हूं, घाटी से दूर हूं। एक शीशा हूं, पत्थर से चूर हूं। जी के क्या फायदा अगर तुझसे दूर हूं। मुझे पहले भी इंतजार था, अब भी है। क्यों? क्योंकि ये दोस्ती नहीं, ये प्यार है। लेकिन अब और कितना वक्त और इंतजार, इस दिल को इनकार है। तेरी मेरी दोस्ती की तो लोग मिसाल देते हैं, कहते हैं ये दोनों तो एक दूसरे पर जान देते हैं। जब भी अंधेरा छाया तूने मुझे मशाल दी, जब भी अंधेरा छाया तूने मुझे मशाल दी। और तेरे बिना लोग बस एक दीपक डाल देते हैं। एक बार तो आजा, एक पल के लिए ही सही मुझे गले से लगा। सपनों में बहुत देख लिया तुझे, आंखें तरस गई हैं। अब हकीकत में भी तो सूरत दिखा। क्योंकि हर एक दिन, हर एक पल मेरा दिल रोता है, मुझे दर्द होता है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Akash. It was really an incredible poem. The only person whom we cannot describe in words is our mother. So here we have Samriddhi Mewara to dedicate a poem to our mothers.
नमस्कार सामान्य प्राचार्य महोदय, श्रद्धेय शिक्षक वृंद, धैर्यवान श्रोतागण, नीशीर विवेकी निर्णायक गण, आप सभी के सामने मैं समृद्धि मेवाड़ा कक्षा 10 की छात्रा अपनी स्वरचित पोयम प्रस्तुत कर रही हूँ, जिसका शीर्षक है एक अंधेरा एक माँ एक साथ। बचपन में डांट से डरते थे, आज उसकी कीमत नहीं करते। बचपन में से आज तक कितनी बार मदर्स डे का जश्न कर चुके, पर सिर्फ उस सोशल मीडिया के लिए, बाकी असलियत से तो हम अनजान नहीं। कल तक भूतों के सपनों से उठकर माँ की गोदी में सो जाते थे, आज वही पूरी पूरी रात जाकर दोस्तों की तारीफ करते हैं। कल तक माँ की मीठी कहानी सुनकर सो जाते थे, आज दोस्तों से की गई झूठी तारीफ सुनकर सुकून मानते हैं। कल तक फर्स्ट आने का शौक था और आज मार खाकर भी सुधरने का नाम नहीं लेते। कल तक तो माँ भगवान होती थी और आज दोस्तों ने उनका रूप ले लिया। कल तक आप हम थे, आज तुम कौन हो? कल तक हम सपने देखते थे और आज हम उन सपनों को देखने से डरते हैं। कल तुम लोगों की ना सुनकर माँ की सुनते थे, पर आज तुम दोस्तों की सलाह लेने के लिए 2 घंटे तक कॉल करते हो। कल तक हम माँ की डांट तो सुनते थे, पर आज पलट कर जवाब देते हैं और वहां दोस्तों की आज भी डांट सुनते हैं और माफी पहले मांगते हैं। कल तक हम सब माँ का खाना खाने के लिए पूरे दिन भूखे रहते थे और आज हम डे नाइट पार्टीज पर बिलीव करते हैं। बच्चे अपने लिए दुआ मांगते हैं, पर एक माँ है जो सिर्फ अपने बच्चों के लिए मांगती है। उन्हें खुद की कोई परवाह नहीं, उन्हें खुद की कोई फरमाइश नहीं, उन्हें खुद के लिए कोई दुआ नहीं। अंत में मैं सिर्फ इतना ही कहूंगी, उसके रहते कोई गम नहीं, दुनिया साथ दे ना दे, माँ का प्यार कम नहीं। शुक्रिया।
Incredible, Samriddhi. Next, we have Nandini Tripathi with a beautiful poem, Virodhabas.
Hello everyone, I'm Nandini Tripathi and I'm going to my poem Virodhabas. Virodhabas, the word means contradictions. Another word that I would be using in my poem is Vidambana, which means irony. So here it goes. सन्नाटे इस भीड़ के चीखते इन कानों में है, सन्नाटे इस भीड़ के चीखते इन कानों में है, तन्हाइयों के शोर मगर शांत पड़े सीने में है। बारिश की बूंदों के लफ्ज दिल को छू जाते हैं अक्सर, बारिश की बूंदों के लफ्ज दिल को छू जाते हैं अक्सर, सच को तलाशती इन आंखों को लफ्ज मिल पाते नहीं मगर, साहिल से दूर इस दरिया में भी कश्ती को जरूरत नहीं किसी साथी की, पर पेड़ पर इन हजारों फूल पत्तियों के बीच होकर भी इस पुष्प की अभिलाषा है गिरकर धरती में समाने की। दूर होकर भी इतना करीब है और कोई पास होकर भी जैसे मीलों दूर। कभी अश्कों के बीच शब्दों की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती, तो कभी हजार लफ्ज भी कम पड़ जाते हैं दिल हल्का करने को। विरोधाभास का जीवन है ये या इस जीवन का विरोधाभास है? अंधेरी रातें भी सुकून दे जाती है, तो कभी इस दिन का घनघोर उजाला भी मानो कैद सा लगता है। कोई अपना होकर भी पराया और कोई पराया होकर भी दिल का हिस्सा सा लगता है। विडंबनाओं से प्राण है, विडंबनाओं से जिंदगी। दर्पण में झांको तो कोई और है और दिल की गहराइयों में आवाज है किसी और। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Nandini, for such an enriching presentation. Let's now have Astha to transport us to a world of mysticism with a sonorous rendition.
जब आपकी ओर निदान बढ़ी अतही रण में तब जूझ मरूं जब आपकी ओर निदान बढ़ी अतही रण में तब जूझ मरूं अतही रण में तब जूझ मरूं देह शिवा वरदान देह कर मन की कबहू न डरे देह शिवा वरदान देह कर मन की कबहू न डरे ओले सोनिया साचिया ओले सोनिया साचिया Thank you.
That was such a blissful melody. I'm sure the echoes will keep ringing in our ears. We all are stuck in our houses during this pandemic, and the only thing which keeps us going is motivation. So next we have Harshita Dubey to speak a few words to infuse positivity in all of us.
Good evening, everyone. So let us talk about some positive effects of coronavirus. After the lockdown in India, coronavirus pandemic has finally eclipsed our happy lifestyle. Now we are stuck in our homes. Actually, I'm sorry, we are actually quarantined for our safety, and obviously we are very pissed off. But did you even try to figure out the other side of the coin? The goodness comes along with the so-called devastating culprit, coronavirus. COVID-19, an unprecedented global pandemic, and its fallout needs no introduction for sure. With every single passing moment in the form of virus infection, stress management, fatigue, anxiety, fear, uncertainty, and obviously depression. The WHO declared it as a lifetime crisis. It has created drastic impact on economy, government, business, and of course, people's health, leaving with millions of questions that is this a new normal? Indeed, the fast-spreading COVID-19 has made our world upside down and disrupted our daily routine very badly. But I would like to take an opportunity to drive your attention towards the bright side of coronavirus. Being at home and maintaining social distancing is very important for precautions. So let us talk about some positive impacts of COVID-19 in our life. Firstly, no more Monday blues. Yes, it's Monday and we all are very productive, that too without any Monday madness. And we all gear up our contagious smile. After COVID-19 and quarantine time, Monday blue seems to be like a joke. Zoom, Google Meet, and Skype are our lifesavers, and it helps us to stay connected with our wonderful teammates. Secondly, connection goes deeper. We are more concerned about our people, and we are taking every possible initiative to be together. Our connections are getting deeper. We develop a sense of belongingness, and it linked us as a happy society together. COVID-19 pushed societies to change our attitude towards doctors, nurses, policemen, soldiers, farmers, and all the corona warriors for their dedication in the face of immense risk. Next, the nature regained its full glory. We have bright skies, clear skies, rivers are getting clean, the beautiful rainbows are spotted everywhere. And of course, pollution level is decreasing day by day. The sound of car horns are replaced by pleasing sound of birds. The sighting of bird species like purple sunbird, kingfishers, woodpeckers, and many more is now very common from our balconies and roofs. Lastly, we make conscious choices now. We are getting more conscious about our choices now. Less vehicles means less travel. Earth's ozone layer is recovering and quality of air is improving day by day. Most of us are doing our household chores ourselves and we are being a helping hand for our family members. You never let a serious crisis go to waste. And what I mean by this is it's an opportunity to do that thing which you think that you couldn't do before. Maybe the outbreak of COVID-19 has brought the darkest hour of our life, but it had an unexpected positive changes in our life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Harshita. It really pumped us up. With this, now we have come towards the end of the open mic event. On behalf of the Senior Student Council, we would like to thank you for spending your evening with us. We would like to express our gratitude to the participants as well as the audience who connected with us today. The overwhelming response that we got will definitely inspire us undertake such adventures in the days to come. Thank you once again. Stay safe, stay connected.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to give my very humble thanks to everyone, all the students council who managed this event. It was wonderful time to listen to all the participants and the creativity, how they express themselves, how you have managed to given them this kind of munch where they come and express themselves in such a beautiful way. Thank you all the participants for participating. Looking forward for more such kind of events. And more thanks to Bandhupriya ma'am for arranging and giving the guidance in such a beautiful way. Thank you all of you.